Did you know that 90% of people who aim to become real estate millionaires fail? This failure often results from a lack of knowledge. Imagine this. You're standing in a room with 10 aspiring real estate millionaires. The shocking truth is only one person in that room will succeed. The rest? They'll stumble, falter, and eventually give up. Their dreams of real estate riches slipping through their fingers like sand. And the culprit? A lack of knowledge. They don't know the right steps to take, the pitfalls to avoid, or the strategies to employ. But what if you could be that one person who does succeed? What if you could be the one who navigates the treacherous waters of real estate investing and emerges as a millionaire? It's not just a pipe dream, it's entirely possible. All you need is the right knowledge. Knowledge is power, and today we're here to give you that power. Step one to becoming a real estate millionaire is to get off the debt merry-go-round. Let's delve into this a bit further. Imagine two friends, Jack and Jill. Jack succumbs to the allure of shiny new toys, a brand new car, the latest smartphone, a state-of-the-art gaming console. His credit card bill skyrockets, and as a result, his credit score takes a nosedive. On the other hand, Jill takes a different approach. She opts for a dependable older car, like a Honda Accord, which serves her needs perfectly well. She saves thousands by avoiding the depreciation hit that a new car takes as soon as it leaves the dealership. Now, let's fast forward a few years. Jack's low credit score has him locked into high-interest loans, leaving him struggling to make ends meet, let alone invest in real estate. Jill, however, has maintained a credit score above 700, giving her access to better loan rates. This, coupled with the money she saved by avoiding unnecessary debt, has allowed her to start investing in real estate. The morale of this tale? Nothing keeps you poorer for longer than getting into debt for depreciating assets. It's not just about the initial cost. It's the interest, the lower credit score, and the missed investment opportunities. And remember, maintaining a good credit score is not just about avoiding debt. It's about being responsible with your finances, paying your bills on time and keeping your credit utilization low. So, if you're serious about becoming a real estate millionaire, it's time to hop off that debt merry-go-round. Start by examining your spending habits. Do you really need that new car? Or would a reliable used one serve you just as well? Can you cut back on your frivolous expenses and instead put that money towards your future? Remember, every dollar you save is a dollar you can invest in your future. And that's what becoming a real estate millionaire is all about. It's not about the flashy toys you can buy today. It's about the financial freedom you can achieve tomorrow. Step 2 is to save 15 to 20% of every paycheck and pay yourself first. This concept may seem counterintuitive. After all, we usually pay off our bills, loans, and other obligations before thinking about putting away money for ourselves. But it's a trap. This approach often leaves us living paycheck to paycheck with nothing left for our future selves. Let's imagine a scenario. Meet Jane. She's a young professional earning a decent income. Every month she spends a good chunk of her salary on weekend fun, pays her bills, and then finds nothing left to save or invest. Fast forward 10 or 15 years, she's still in the same cycle, with nothing to show for all those years of hard work. Now let's flip the script. Jane decides to pay herself first. Before she pays her bills, before she splurges on weekend fun, she sets aside 15 to 20% of her paycheck. This money goes straight into her savings or investment account. It's like she's paying a bill, but this one is for her future. Over time, this money starts to add up. With the magic of compound interest, Jane's savings grow exponentially. 10 or 15 years later, she is not just surviving, she is thriving. She has a substantial nest egg, giving her financial freedom and options she wouldn't otherwise have. But what if there's nothing left after paying yourself? This is a signal to reassess your expenses or find ways to increase your income. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. Remember, every penny you save is a step towards financial independence. It's not about depriving yourself of fun or living a life of austerity. It's about creating a secure future where you are not constantly worrying about money. Paying yourself first is not a choice, it's a necessity for financial freedom. So start today. Save and invest for your future. Because the best investment you can make is in yourself. Step 3 is to save at least $5,000 to $10,000, stop renting and buy your first house. This step is all about stepping out of your comfort zone and taking a calculated risk. You see, when you rent, your money is essentially going down the drain month after month. But when you own a home, every payment you make is an investment in your future. Now, imagine this. You've saved diligently and you've got around $7,000 in your pocket. You start hunting for a distressed property, a foreclosure or short sale perhaps, something that has some startup equity in it. You find a fixer-upper, negotiate a deal, and take the plunge. With some sweat equity and a few YouTube tutorials, you're able to transform that once distressed property into a desirable home. But here's where it gets interesting. Instead of settling down in your newly renovated home, you sell it. Yes, you sell it and use the profits to finance your next home purchase. This isn't about settling, it's about building wealth. Now, let's talk loans. If you've served in the military, a zero-down VA loan could be your ticket to home ownership. If not, an FHA loan with a 3.5% down payment or a conventional loan with a 5% down payment could be your best bet. Each has its pros and cons, so it's crucial to research which option best fits your circumstances. Remember, your first home isn't meant to be your forever home. It's a stepping stone, a launch pad to your real estate empire. And yes, it might be challenging. It might require sacrifice. But with every house you flip, you're not just building equity, you're building a future. Your first home is not just a place to live, it's a stepping stone to your real estate empire. So, step 3, stop renting, start owning, and set yourself on the path to becoming a real estate millionaire. The final step to becoming a real estate millionaire is to repeat step 3. Yes, you heard it right. The key to amassing wealth in real estate is repetition. It's not about the one-time big win, but the consistent, calculated moves that make the difference. Imagine this scenario. You've just sold your first house, a distressed property you bought, fixed up, and sold at a profit. Now you're ready to do it again. You find another foreclosure or short sale, invest in improvements, and once again sell it for a handsome profit. This is not a one-off event, but a cycle that you repeat several times over the next decade. But why does this strategy work so well? Firstly, it allows you to continually build upon your initial investment. Each time you flip a house, you're not just earning a profit, but also increasing your capital for the next investment. It's a snowball effect that can lead to exponential growth over time. Secondly, this strategy leverages the power of compounding. Just like in the realm of savings and investments, the profits you make from each sale can be reinvested into the next property, allowing your earnings to compound and your wealth to grow at a faster rate. Moreover, by continually flipping or renting the homes you live in, you're steadily increasing your equity and net worth. It may involve frequent moves, but the financial rewards make it a worthwhile venture. Consider this. While everyone else is still plodding along, barely making ends meet, you could be on your way to becoming a millionaire. With each house you flip, you're getting one step closer to your goal. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires patience, diligence, and a calculated approach. But with time, you'll see the fruits of your labor. Your net worth could very well hit the $1 million mark within a decade or so. Repetition is the key to success in real estate. The more you flip, the richer you become. So keep repeating step 3 and watch as your real estate empire grows one property at a time. Becoming a real estate millionaire isn't a dream, it's a process. Throughout this journey, we've explored the power of financial discipline, from hopping off the debt merry-go-round to prioritizing savings. We've learned that the simple act of paying ourselves first can set the foundation for a prosperous future. We also discovered the transformative potential of owning our first home, harnessing the might of distressed properties and the magic of the flip or rent strategy. All of these are not just steps, but pillars in building your real estate empire. The path may appear challenging, but remember, it's a process. And the beauty of this process? It's iterative. You don't just walk this path once. You tread it multiple times, each stride growing your net worth, inching you closer to that coveted millionaire status. Start your journey today, and don't forget to share this video with others who might benefit. Remember, the path to becoming a real estate millionaire starts with a single step.